Let us continue coordination compounds. In the coordination compounds, the nomenclature of coordinate compounds you have to see. In that we have taken anions. Anions, that means ligands. For ligands, how to say the name, that we have discussed. Next, some of the organic groups act as ligand. That organic groups, for example, CH3 minus act as ligand. This name we have to say, a normal name, regular name we have to say, this is CH3 means methyl, that name itself we have to say. CTH5 minus, it is, this we are saying as ethyl. Then C6H5 minus, this we are saying as phenyl. Okay. So ligand's name is it. Next, we have to say the name of central metal. Central metal name, how to say? Sorry. When to say central metal name, we should know whether the complex is neutral or cationic or anionic. That we should know it. If the complex is neutral, that means complex net charge is 0. Or if the complex is cationic, that means net charge of the complex is positive charge. Cationic in the sense net charge of the complex is positive charge. Then central metal name we can say as usual. Chromium means, Cr means chromium, Co means cobalt, like that we can say. If the complex is anionic complex, net charge of the complex is negative charge, then central metal name we have to say by special names we have to say. One we are taking Cr. Cr name is what in the sense? Chromium. Cr name is what? Chromium. This, how to say this one? Chromium. This how to say means we have to say this as chromate. We have to say this as chromate. That means the last 3 letters IUM is replaced by 8. When we have to say the name of central metal as chromate, if the central metal present in anionic complex, then we'll take PD, central metal. This name is what means? Palladium. Now we have to say this as a palladate. EM here we have to replace by 8. Then scandium we will take. In the anionic complex, this name we have to say as scandate. We have to say. Then we will take titanium metal. Titanium we are taking. In the anionic complex, this name we have to say as titanate. We have to say. Sorry. We will take other metals. Some other metals we will take. Some more metals we will take Mn. This Mn name is manganese. This Mn name is manganese. This we have to say as manganate. We have to say. Next, cobalt, Co. This cobalt name we have to say as cobaltate. Next, nickel. This name we have to say as nickelate. Next, molybdenum. This name we have to say as molybdate. Next, platinum. This is platinum. This name we have to say as platinate. If the central metal is in anionic complex. If central metal is in anionic complex, we have to say like this. So how to say the name of a central metal, that we got an idea. Then if ligand 2 times is there, you say di, 3 times is there, tri, you say. If the ligand is a chelating ligand, then we have to say in the place of 2 bis, in the place of 3 tris, we have to say. Next, in the IUPAC nomenclature, name of complex should be one word. Name of complex should be one word. Okay. Now we will take one complex. We'll take name of the complex now. RH P PH3 thrice Cl3. This is the complex. What is the name of this complex? We'll see. Okay. First we have to say the name of ligands. We have to say. Okay. Name of ligands. Okay. What are the ligands present? PPH3 and Cl. Cl name is chlorido. Cl name is what? Means chlorido. Okay. Chlorido we said. How many times chlorido is there? 3 times. Therefore, try. This PPH3 is called what? Now we will take PH3. PH3 is called phosphine. PH3 is called phosphine. In this, replace hydrogen by pH group. pH means phenyl. pH means phenyl. We are replacing hydrogen by phenyl groups. Therefore, it is called PPH3 is called a triphenyl phosphine. Triphenyl phosphine. PPH3 we have to call it as triphenyl phosphine, we can call. It is how many times it is present? It is present 3 times. It is present 3 times. Therefore, we are calling this is as a 3 times present. So we are saying tris. Why we said tris? This 3 times present tris we said. Why we are not saying tri? Because that tri word already present in the name of the ligand itself. In the name of ligand itself, di, tri is there means. Then you have to use 2 times means bis, 3 times means tris, like this you have to use. Okay. In the name of ligand itself, tri is there. So we are not using tri here. We are using tris. Tris we are using. Then this RH is the central metal. Central metal name we have to say. This complex is a neutral complex. Net charge is 0 for this complex. Therefore, this central metal name we will say as it is. Okay, this RH is called a rhodium. So rhodium we say. Then in the brackets, you say the oxidation number of this rhodium. Rhodium oxidation number we have to say. Let us find this oxidation number. Rhodium oxidation number we have to find. Triphenyl phosphine, net charge is 0. Chlorine is 3 times. That charge is -1. Net charge is 0. So rhodium we are getting +3. So rhodium oxidation number is 3. Rhodium oxidation number we are getting as what in the sense? How much in the sense? 3 we are getting. Okay. So we have got a IUPAC name for this complex. Next complex we will take K2 CuBr4. K2 CuBr4 we are taking. K2 CuBr4 we are taking. Now see, outside the brackets K is there, potassium is there. That means it is not in the complex. It is not a complex species. It is not in the complex. It is outside the complex. Outside the complex is there. It is cation. This cation name we have to say first. So write potassium. It is cation, it is anion. Between cation and anion, leave the gap. Okay, we are leaving the gap here. Then it is anion. The complex is anion. This name we have to say. In this name, first ligand name we will say. Ligand is Br. That name is what means bromido. Br is bromido we have to say. How many times present means 4 times. Therefore, tetra we are saying. Now see that this is anionic complex. It is cation. Between cation and anion, gap should be there. So we left gap here. But in the previous case, we did not leave any gap because it is neutral complex, so that it is in one word. Okay. So it is cation and anion is there. Between them, we left gap. Okay. Now ligand name we said. Then we have to say central metal name. This central metal present in the anionic complex. The central metal is present in the anionic complex, therefore don't say the name of central metal as it is. Now we are saying the central metal name as cuprate, because copper Latin name we have to say. For copper Latin name we have to take. The Latin name for copper is cuprous. Latin name for copper is cuprous. From that Latin name we have to say the name of central metal. So the name of central metal is what means cuprate. Like this, which and all coming in the sense iron. Iron Latin name is ferrum. From this we have to say the name ferrate. Ferrate we have to say. Iron is there in anionic complex means that name we have to say as ferrate, irrespective of its oxidation numbers. Silver, Ag. Silver, its Latin name is argentum. Its Latin name is argentum. This name we have to say as argentate. Argentate if silver present in the anionic complex. Then we will take Au. Au is called gold. This gold Latin name is aurum. This name we have to say as aurite. This name we have to say as aurite in the anionic complex if gold is present. Okay. So copper is present in the anionic complex. Its Latin name is cuprum. Therefore, we are saying cuprate. Then we have to say oxidation number of this copper we have to say. What is the oxidation number of copper that we will find? Now potassium is 2 times present, potassium is +1, copper we have to find, bromine is present 4 times, bromine -1 we have to give, net charge is 0 for whole entire. Therefore oxidation number of copper comes out to be +2, that is we are writing Roman letter 2. So the name of this complex is potassium tetrabromido cuprate 2. Potassium tetrabromido cuprate 2 is the name of this complex, we said. Okay. Next, we'll take another complex. We'll take. Now we are taking the complex is a COEN twice I H2O square brackets. Outside the square bracket, NO2 2 times present. NO2 how many times means 2 times. Okay. Now outside the bracket is present in the sense, no doubt this is right side present, so it is anion, this is cation, so complex is cation. This is nitrite NO2 minus, therefore this complex is coming as what in the sense cation we can say. Now we will say the cation name first, then we will say anion name. In this cation ligands are there, in this cationic complex ligands are there, we will say the name of the ligands first. First we will say the name of the ligand. Now H2O name we will say, H2O name is what in the sense aqua. It is special name we have to say. So H2O name we said, special name aqua we said. Why? For ligands, neutral ligands also there. In the ligands we can see neutral ligands, then anionic ligands, and some ligands are positive ligands. For neutral ligands, what is the name we have to say? For H2O, we have to say aqua, we have to say AQUA, aqua we have to say. Then NH3 is there, NH3. For NH3, we have to say NH3 also neutral ligand. Neutral ligand means net charge is 0. For this, we have to say amine, AMMINE, amine we have to say. AMM we have to say, AMMINE, amine we have to say. NO is neutral ligand. For that we have to say nitrosyl. Nitrosyl we have to say. CO is neutral ligand. For that we are saying carbonyl. Carbonyl. CS is neutral ligand. For that we are saying thiocarbonyl. Thiocarbonyl. So for neutral ligands, name we have to say in this way. For H2O, aqua we have to say. Sir. Now, so we have to say H2O is neutral ligand, therefore we are saying this name as aqua. Then iodine, I, we have to say as iodo we are saying. For iodine name, we are saying iodo. En is called ethylene diamine. En is called what means ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine. Here single M will come. Ethylene diamine. Now this ethylene diamine, how many times present means 2 times present. This ethylene diamine, how many times present in the sense 2 times present. So we have to say that 2 we have to say. That 2 we have to say. 2 shall we say as di? Shall we say 2 times present that as a di? No, because the name of the ligand contains di. Therefore, don't say this 2 as a di. Instead of that, we have to say as a bis. We have to say as bis. This 2 we have to say as bis. We should not say as a di because the name of ligand contains di word. If the name of ligand, if the ligand name contains di, tri, then for saying 2 times, don't use di, say bis. For saying 3 times, use tris like this. Then this iodine name we are saying as iodo we said. Okay, ligands name we have completed. How many ligands are there? En name we said, I name we said, H2O name we said. Is there any order for writing ligands name? Yes. Ligands name we have to write as per alphabetical order we have to write. So A aqua, ethylene diamine E, iodine iodo I. So alphabetical order we have written. Next we have to say the central metal name CO. Central metal name we can say as it is cobalt. Why we did not say cobaltate? Because this complex is cationic complex. For cationic complex and neutral complex, central metal name we can say as it is. Then you write oxidation number of central metal. What is the oxidation number of central metal that we will find? That is cobalt, CO we have to find. En is called ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine is the neutral ligand. Ethylene diamine, we can call it as a neutral ligand. Neutral ligand in the sense net charge is how much means 0. For neutral ligand net charge we can say 0. Therefore ethylene diamine net charge we are giving 0 we are giving. Sorry. Iodine we have to give -1. Water also neutral ligand net charge is 0. Then this NO2 is a nitrite, it is -1. This -1 how many times means 2 times. Total is 0. For whole total is 0. So we are getting cobalt oxidation number how much means +3, that we will write in Roman letters like this 3. So now we said complex name completely. So cation name is completed. Then leave some gap. Then say name of anion. This anion name is nitrite. That nitrite we are writing by leaving some gap. This nitrite how many times present? 2 times present. That 2 times we need not mention. Why we need not mention? In the sense we have mentioned cobalt oxidation number. From this we can come to know nitrite how many times present we can come to know. Therefore nitrite 2 times present, that we need not mention. For complex compounds, whenever you are saying complex compounds name, outside the complex, what is the species is there, you see, that name you say, that is how many times that you need not say. Here nitrite 2 times, that you need not say. In the previous case, if you see that potassium K is present outside, we said name of K, that is potassium we said, we did not say 2 times potassium. Potassium present 2 times. That how many times potassium is present, that we need not mention. Outside the square bracket, what is present, that name you say, that is how many times present, that you need not mention. Okay, sir. Next, we will take another complex. CO NH3 4 times, CO NH3 4 times, H2O Cl, H2O Cl. Outside Cl2 is there. Okay, now the name of this we will see. Outside Cl is there, it is called chloride, it is anion, therefore the complex is cation. Complex gets net charge positive, therefore complex is cation. In the complex name we have to say first, because it is cation. In this ligand's name we have to say the name of ligands as per alphabetical order. This NH3, it is a neutral ligand, this name is amine. This H2O neutral ligand, its name is aqua. This is chlorido. Therefore amine and H2O you take first letters, you see AA. Therefore go for second letters, here M, here Q. So which will come first in the sense amine is coming. Therefore we are writing amine. It is how many times means 4 times. Therefore we are saying tetramine. Tetra and amine we have said 2 times M should come. Then you say the name of H2O. H2O name is aqua. Then say the name of Cl. Cl name is chlorido. Cl name we are saying chlorido. Then we have to say the name of central metal. Name of central metal we will say as it is, because the complex is cation. So name of central metal we said as it is cobalt. Now we have to say oxidation number of cobalt in the brackets. Let us find it. Let us find oxidation number of cobalt. Cobalt oxidation number we have to find. NH3 is 0 net charge because neutral ligand. Water is net charge is 0 because neutral ligand. Cl is -1. Then outside 2 times Cl is present, that is -1. Oxidation number net charge is 0. For overall charge is 0. Now cobalt oxidation number we can say that is +3. Okay. Now leave some gap. Then say the name of this anion. Anion name is chloride. This anion is present 2 times. That 2 times we need not mention. Okay. Next complex we will take. Next complex is what means K2 Zn OH 4 times. Now first cation is there, K. Cation K is there. That name you say potassium. Then leave some gap. Then anion name you say complex is anion. In this anion, OH name you say that is hydroxo. OH name we are saying hydroxo. OH present 4 times, that is tetra hydroxo. Zinc name we have to say as usual you should not say because the complex is anion. Therefore zinc name we have to say as zincate. Then oxidation number of zinc you substitute here. +2 is the oxidation number of zinc. Okay, it is the name of this complex. Next we will take K3 Al C2O4 thrice. This name we will say. Outside K is there, that is potassium. Outside K is there, that name we will say potassium. Then anionic complex is there, that name we will say. This 3 is present, therefore tri. C2O4 is oxalato, trioxalato. Then Al name is aluminate because anionic complex. Aluminum oxidation number is +3. Next compound we will take CO En twice Cl2 plus. This name we will say. This is a cationic complex. Net charge is plus they have given. So first we will say the ligand name. The ligand is what in the sense Cl. Cl name is what in the sense chlorido. How many means 2 times? So we will say dichlorido. Dichlorido we said. Then En name is called ethylene diamine we can say. Otherwise we can say the name is ethane 1,2 diamine. Ethane 1,2 diamine also we can say. Otherwise ethylene diamine also we can say. Now the name of ligand contains a di word. Therefore En present 2 times. That 2 we have to say in terms of bis we have to say. Bis we have to say. Next CO name we have to say. CO name we can say as it is because cationic complex. So the name of central metal is cobalt. Its oxidation number is +3 and it is ion. Therefore we will say ion. Okay, like this we said. Next complex we will take NiCO 4 times. NiCO 4 times. It is a neutral complex. Here CO name is carbonyl. It is present how many times in the sense tetra 4 times. So we can say tetracarbonyl. Central metal name we have to say as it is, because central metal, this complex is neutral, like neutral complex, therefore central metal name we will say as it is. Central metal oxidation number is 0, that we have mentioned here. Okay, next we'll take some more complexes. Now we will take Pt NH3 twice Cl NO2, Cl NO2. In the name of this complex we will say it is a neutral complex. Okay, first we will say the name of ligand NH3, that is diamine, 2 times present, that's why di. Then we'll say the name of Cl, that is called chlorido. Then we'll say the name of N, name of NO2, that is called nitrito N. Why we have to say nitrito N? Suppose if it is given like this, the complex is given like this, then what we have to say? ONO, like this given. Then how to say the name? We'll see. Here NH3 name we can say diamine. Cl name we can say chlorido. And ONO name we have to say nitrito O. We have to say nitrito O. Here nitrito N, here nitrito O. Why? Because here N is the donor site, N is making dative bond. Here O is the donor site, O is making dative bond. Okay, so that nitrito N means N is making dative bond, N is the donor site. Nitrito O means O is making dative bond, O is the donor group, O is the donor atom. Like that we can say. So then platinum, the central metal name we can say as it is platinum, because the complex is a neutral complex. Then say the oxidation number of platinum. Oxidation number of platinum, how much comes in the sense? Oxidation number of platinum is coming as +2. Oxidation number of platinum is +2 because it is NO2 minus. It is NO2 minus. Here negative charge is there, NO2 minus. It is anionic ligand. It is Cl minus. It is neutral ligand. So platinum oxidation number how much means +2. Next complex we have taken so and so. Here K name we will say potassium. K name we have said potassium. We are leaving some gap. Then we are saying ligand name. Ligand is 3 times present, trioxalato. And the Cr name we are saying as not as chromium because anionic complex. So we have to say chromate. Then we are saying oxidation number of chromium +3. Okay, next complex we are taking, that is COCl2 En twice Cl. This we will take. Here we will say first name of the ligand Cl. Cl name is dichlorido. Dichlorido. En name we are saying, that is what in the sense ethane 1,2 diamine. Ethane 1,2 diamine. This is the word itself having di, therefore this 2 we will say as bis. Then name of central metal we will say as it is. The name of central metal we are saying as it is. Oxidation number of central metal we are saying as +3. Then outside the complex Cl is there, that name we will write chloride by leaving some gap here. Okay, we left some gap because it is cation, it is anion. Okay. Next complex we will take. Next complex is what in the sense CO NH3 5 times. CO NH3 5 times CO3 Cl. This name we will say. Sorry, what is the name of this one? We'll say first we will say the complex name. Complex is cation, so we will say the name of complex. In the name of complex we will say cation ligand first. Ligand NH3 name we will say first. NH3 is having 5 times present, therefore penta. NH3 name we have to say as amine, AWMINE. Then we have to say CO3 name. CO3 2 minus is called carbonate. Ligand name is carbonato. Ligand name is carbonato. Central metal we are saying as it is, that is cobalt. Central metal name we have said as it is. Then oxidation number of central metal we have to say, that is how much means +3. Then leave some gap, and outside what is present, Cl is present, that name you say as normal name chloride. Because this chloride is not present in the complex, so we are saying this name as a normal name, we are saying that as chloride we are saying. Okay. Next we'll go for next complex. What is that? Means HgCO SCN 4 times. SCN 4 times. This complex name we will say. First metal is present. This metal is the cation. This cation name we will say acetis, that is mercury. Cation name we said acetis, mercury we said. Then this is anionic complex. This name we will say. This name how we are saying in the sense 4 times SCN minus present. SCN minus is 4 times present, that is tetra. SCN minus means thiocyanato. So thiocyanato we are saying. We said thiocyanato we said. Then cobalt name we will say as a special name because it is present in anionic complex. This name is cobaltate. Then we will say oxidation number of cobaltate. Cobalt oxidation number how much means +3, that we said here. Okay. Next complex we will take, that is a K3 Fe Cn 5 times NO, then 2H2. This name we will say. Now first we will say the name of K, that is potassium, name of potassium. Then we'll say this is anionic complex. This anionic complex name we will say. In the anionic complex, first we will say the name of a ligand Cn. Cn present 5 times, that is penta. Cn name is cyano, cyano special name. Then NO name is nitrosyl. NO name is nitrosyl. Then Fe name we have to say Fe present in the anionic complex. Therefore, we have to say as ferrate. We are saying as ferrate. And oxidation number of iron we are saying. Oxidation number of iron on calculation gives how much in the sense +2. Therefore, we are writing Roman letter 2. Roman letter 2 we have written. Then anionic complex name we have completed. Then 2 water molecules present outside. 2 in the sense of di. Water molecules we have to say as hydrate, dihydrate. Here water molecules present outside, therefore it is not ligand. So we said this name is a hydrate we said. So the name of this complex is a dihydrate. Next we will take the complex is a En twice central metal CO and NH2 act as bridging ligand. Bridging ligand in the sense it is bonded with 2 central metals. It is bonded with the 2 central metals, that is the meaning. Here we will write ligand. Then here we will write SO4 twice. So we have written name of we have written complex. This complex name we will say first. Now this complex coming under cation or anion, let us find. Outside the square bracket SO4 is present. SO4 is called sulfate. Outside the square bracket SO4 is present. That name we are saying as sulfate. So the complex is cation. Okay. Complex is cation, that is confirmed. Now we will say ligand name first. In the cationic complex name we are saying, in this cationic complex we are saying the name of the ligand. This is a ligand is En. En is called ethylene diamine. Therefore we will say that ethylene diamine, will say ethylene diamine, we said ethylene diamine. It is how many times present in the sense 2 times, therefore bis. Then we'll say name of central metal, that is cobalt. Its oxidation number we will substitute, that is 3. Then we'll say this ligand is NH2 minus, it is called amido. It is acting as a bridging ligand. Therefore bridging ligand means mu, we will say mu means bridging ligand, mu amido. And this hydroxo present as a bridge, therefore with this we will call it as mu hydroxo. Mu hydroxo. Then ethylene diamine present 2 times. Ethylene diamine name we have to say before that we will say En name. En is 2 times present, that we will call it as bis ethylene diamine. bis-ethylene diamine. Then we'll say name of ligand, that is cobalt. Cobalt we will say. Inside that square bracket we will write oxidation number, then we will write sulfate. It is the name of this complex. In this complex, bridging ligand is there. That bridging ligand we have to represent by mu. Now we will say this name of this complex in another way. How? In the sense, here ethylene diamine is present 2 times. Here also ethylene diamine is present 2 times. Totally how many times? In the sense 4 times. That 4 times we will write now. That means ethylene diamine present 4 times. This ethylene diamine contains a di word. Therefore, in order to say 4 times ethylene diamine, don't use 4 tetra. Use tetracase. Tetracase we are using. Then anionic, this bridging ligand name we will say mu amido. Then we will say bridging ligand name hydroxo. Then cobalt name we have to say as a cobalt as it is. How many times present? Means 2 times, therefore di. Oxidation number of cobalt we are finding how much it comes, in the sense +3. Then we have to say outside the square bracket what is there? Sulfate is there. That sulfate you say. That sulfate outside the bracket SO4 2- is there. That is sulfate. That name we have said. Here we said dicobalt and +3 we said. That means, do you think that both cobalt are in a same oxidation number? Same environment is there? Yes. This cobalt is having 2 ethylene diamine molecules. It is also having 2 ethylene diamine molecules. Both are bridging with NH2. Both are bridging with OH. So that is okay. Both present in the same manner. That's why dicobalt we have written. How do we say oxidation number of cobalt is +3? That for that here sulfate is there. Sulfate -2. 2 times means -4. Therefore, the complex is having +4. NH2 is having -1. OH is having -1. Therefore, what cobalt will take? +3 +3. Then only net charge +4 possible, no? So cobalt takes +3. How do we say cobalt is +3? Is cobalt showing only +3? Is it not showing other oxidation numbers? Yes. Cobalt shows one is +2, another one is +3. Here, how to give? Both we have given +3. Can we give +2 for both? No. One is +2, another one is +3. That also no. Therefore, for both cobalt we have given +3. Both are in same chemical environment. Therefore, we have written dicobalt. That oxidation number we have written as how much, in the sense Roman letter 3. Okay. So we have seen a IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. In the next class, we will see structural isomers. Isomers of coordination compounds we will see.